Welcome everybody, and today we're going to be working on a weeping willow. Yes, this willow here, when I first started working on it, was just this stick. I chopped it off of a tree, and it was just that main stick. And I grew all these branches and all these sub branches, and I got a good fertilizer for it from my lady friend, and this thing really likes it. Even though we've had this crazy heat this year, this tree really seems to be doing well. And today I just want to give it a little bit of a trim so we can get a little bit more ramification going and get rid of some of the branches that I really don't want, so it could do some more growing. Give you a little spin, let you see what's going on all the way around. This is a tree also that I've kind of been learning on. See, what has been going on here is, you've seen videos of this tree before, but a while back, this was the leader here, and we had a top going here, and for some reason it died off, and this started rotting away, and this started rotting away, and I was just watching to see what the tree was doing, and this had just slowly just been rotting away, dying away. Oh, that just fell apart right there. Slowly just been rotting away and coming away from itself like it is right now. Guess I'll just have to cut that bit off. Didn't really mean to do that. See, it's slowly disintegrating away. And then I had to chop it again. And then this, just this year, has fattened up completely. This top branch here, so it kind of take over as a lead. So we need to kind of redefine the lead here, and then get rid of some of the stuff in here that we don't want. You know, these trees are notorious for dieback, so a lot of people are too scared to start a willow bonsai because they don't want to deal with the dieback. But one of the reasons why I'm doing it is to teach myself to let go and just deal with what comes my way. And what I have found is I end up with tremendous beauty, and I end up learning so much from these trees. So let's just dig in and let's get started. Well, we're not going to do anything to the roots this time, so let's just start in right here. I want to move in to about right here. First, I like to get rid of all the yellow, all the dead. And maybe we'll move this tree over this way. So one thing before we go any further, I heard people using things like dough balls on the tips of the trees to get the weeping effect and things like that. But as you can see on this tree, just leave it alone, because this is far, in my mind, from the finished product where I really need to worry about the weeping part. But As you can see, it's already starting to do it on its own. And that is partially by proper pruning techniques and just letting it use the weight of its own branches and water. And it's going to weep on its own. It doesn't need any help. It's going to do it. So adding all this extra stuff to your branches, in my opinion, is unnecessary. But you can do what you want. And I'm not going to fault you for it. Because I'm not going to say it's not going to work. Just, I go a more natural approach to everything when it comes to bonsai. As natural as I can. Now, sometimes it's kind of hard to figure out where you want to start. But there is one thing that bothers me right off. Is, can you see this branch? Okay. We'll move the camera so you can see it better. This branch here just comes straight across, right in everyone's way. And this one right here. So we need to fix that. And instead of cutting it, well, first we'll fix that little nub. Instead of getting rid of it completely, let's, maybe, let's see. We can clip it at a upward facing. Let's keep these clippings, and I'll tell you why in a little bit. So that already takes care of that. This one's just going down. I want to take care of that completely. Now, this little tiny bit, I'm not going to keep. I'll just throw that on the ground. But anything that's about 6 inches long, between 4 and 6 inches long, I'll keep it. Now this is coming out, weeping down. Let's come to about here. Can you see what I'm doing? Right there. Take that. Kind of keep it and try to get it more compact. I really like this tree quite a bit. Then we'll just, so we'll come up here. I want to cut this. About there. And see here. There we go. Now we'll just kind of work our way. Get it, keep it more compact. Oh, this is nice. Maybe I get this a little bit. Yeah, I want this to go to this one. You can always take a little more off if you feel like you didn't get enough. So let's see how that looks. See that one's still kind of colliding into that one here, so we can always take this one off a tad bit shorter. This one a tad bit shorter too. There we go. Oh yeah. See, this thing definitely branched out a lot. So I might be coming through here and like changing my mind every little bit, you know, just but you can already see we have come and dramatically brought it back quite a bit, which is pretty awesome. Yes, I'm pretty happy. I'm pretty happy that I was able to grow. See, now you want to follow the rule of two. And if you're not familiar with that, you never want more than two branches growing from the same spot. That will prevent you from having bulges where you don't want them. See, now we're keeping this nice shape and we're keeping it all compact. That way it can come back in and fill out and start ramifying in more directions. So let's get back to I'm seeing a branch that's going in towards the other branch. So you want to get rid of that because it's cluttering it. I don't want that. You want to kind of imagine little birdies being able to fly in there. I'm sure you've heard that before. It's kind of a neat concept. Got rid of some dying off branches. Hopefully some come back. We need some in there, but okay. Now, definitely need to take care of some of these. So, we're still working on this one main branch up in here. and it's going in like that. So I think we can get rid of that. We wanted all the fan outward for the most part. That one wasn't quite doing it. This one's not quite doing it. It's dying. So we'll just get rid of that one too. Okay, we can turn the tree a little bit so you can see what I'm doing over here now. I want to get in here, cut this nub. I want to cut this back to the first set of leaves. That's, if you can't see well what I'm doing, I'm probably, yeah, I'm gonna be cutting back to the first set of leaves on these branches. And getting them more compact is what I'm going to be doing. Cutting that nub, cutting that to the first set of branches, or set of leaves, excuse me. This one's going in towards the middle of the tree, which I'm going to get rid of that. This one's all yellow and getting shaded out. We'll just get rid of that one. Okay, so that one, that smaller branch in there is going to be able to live better now because I, first off, gave it more sunshine. Now, first set of leaves, but I'm going to give it a little bit more and cut it right there. I'm going to get rid of that little tiny branch right there. That's cut. Well, let's see. If I do it that way, then see the problem we're running into right here? Like directly right here. These two are just gonna end up colliding into one another. So it's either that or you put it right there, and hopefully this one comes up and they don't. So that's what we're gonna do. And we're going to see how that ends up growing. And hopefully they will grow in between one another. Now, we need to take the knob cutters, come in here, and we got a knob to take care of. Just like that. Easy peasy. But, looking at that, we need to either get rid of this. Okay, so now we got another issue we need to take care of. We either gotta take care of this, this, or this. We have three. It's the apex of the tree. So we want it to grow up. So I think that should go. On some things I just know what I want to get done. So we're working on the apex back here now. Let's see. I really think that we need to turn the tree the other way around so that I can kind of see it from the front view to kind of see what's going on. So got that. Then we can do that. Guess I'm kind of making a conical broom shape there. So that's kind of helping me decide what I'm gonna do up here. Okay, so see what I just did? This willow is so much fun. Alright, so let's take this willow back around like this. That just needs to go like that. That was going the wrong direction anyway, but I kept it so I could cut it off and grow it. I'm just like that. Because I knew I could. Yeah, that's looking good. I'm just going to step back here for a second and kind of take a peek. Take that off there for now. No, then if that's there, then should have been there, right? But to see, we don't want things coming directly at people, do we? So we want it to learn to go back the other way. That's what I would think. I mean, it's kind of cool that this one, like if you look at it, let's make sure you can see it. It's like an arm that wraps around this way. Now, of course, I don't like that one because it wraps too much. But, let's see, I don't know if I really get rid of that. There's like one right here that, well, that's alright. See, this is my bonsai tree. I like my trees totally unique from everybody else's. I don't want them to look like what's his faces from Japan, you know. I want them to all look just like everybody else's. That wouldn't be any fun. That would be stupid if they all looked the same, you know. So that's why I want to make trees that people in Japan are excited to come and see. Or in China, they're like, I want to come and see what Mr. Leslie's doing in Idaho. Like, I want to see what American Bonsai is all about. Are they even trying to push the limits of the art? Are they doing anything different? Or are they just doing the same old stuff? You know? Because they want to see a Japanese maple, well, they can just go down to wherever they're at and see them. Or whatever. We all have different tastes around here. Well, let's show them what tastes we have around here. At least that's my philosophy. Like, they might have willows, but they might not have the same mind frame on them and stuff. So I want to show something new. New. And that's what I'm going to do. Hopefully. And in the process, not use wire. I'm gonna let nature do it. It's pretty fun that way. Learn a lot that way. It's not all instant gratification. Okay. Alright, let's shorten this side up a bit. Alright. Let's take a look at that. Looks like I got just about everything. What do you guys think? Let's do a quick once over. That's my weeping willow that I've been working on for a while. I'm really liking this tree a lot. Oh, I do see something. Well, no, I'll leave that. Well, let's take another look at this and see if, everything looks pretty darn good in my opinion. This tree, you can go back and look at the other playlists and see what I've done with it. But this is my weeping willow that has brought me a lot of joy over the years, and looking forward to all the other baby willows that come from all. This is what we got off this tree today, and thank you for stopping by and helping me out with my tree. Stay cool, have fun. All it takes is a little bit of time, patience, and love of trees, and you can get yourself going on a bonsai tree. Anyways, have a good day, folks. Take care of yourself and your friends.